Guys, K-Dog's Kennel coming back at you with another episode of Kennel Bits. I'm doing this live at work on my last break of the night. I just wanted to kind of come up. I was going to upload this video earlier this afternoon, but I got caught up in some other things. But wanted to make a video just discussing Indiana Pacers All-Star Tyrese Haliburton and the injury that he sustained during Game 7 of the 2025 NBA Finals this past week. Finals ultimately won by the Oklahoma City Thunder. First off, congrats to the Thunder on a great season. They were the number one seed out west, and very few people thought that the Pacers would push OKC to a full 7 games. Now, a lot of speculation had Tyrese Haliburton not gotten injured in the early moments of Game 7, it might have been a different ball game. The Thunder would end up winning Game 7 101-93, I believe was the final. But talk a little bit about the injury itself. When it comes to professional sports, very few people don't love a Game 7. That's like the two greatest words when it comes to a sports series, because a Game 7 in most sports series is a finale, some type of thing. Sorry, I had a message there. But equally, there are 3 words that make any sports fan cringe, and those 3 words are non-contact injury, which is exactly what happened to Tyrese Haliburton with just under 5 minutes to go in Game 7. Ichigo, hello, welcome in. With just under 5 minutes to go in the first quarter, Haliburton had the ball and pushed off on his right foot in an effort to drive to the basket. Upon pushing off that right foot, Haliburton crumpled to the ground in obvious pain. Again, non-contact injury, crumpled to the ground, and you knew it was a serious injury because Haliburton began, smacking the court. He was in obvious pain. Even if you look really close on the replay, when Haliburton pushes off, very similar to Aaron Rodgers a couple of years ago in that opening Monday night game, his first game as a Jet, you could see his Achilles, tear. And with Tyrese Haliburton, it's the exact same thing. You can see Haliburton's Achilles pop. So, Ichigo, why am I not gaming? Well, 1, I'm at work, and 2, I have moved into a new house where we do not have cable and internet just yet. I will be getting cable and internet come Monday afternoon. Annie, hello, welcome in. Like I said, if you guys are new to the channel, please feel free to subscribe. Like I said, I'm just trying to give you guys some types of videos until I get my cable and internet hooked up on Monday. So, like I said, that will be, we're going to be doing more gaming. We're going to be going back to Final Fantasy X here in the next week. Like I said, once I get my internet hooked up. So, but yeah, so Haliburton went down, and he went, like I said, you just knew, like I said, anytime a pro athlete crumples to the ground with a non-contact injury, the 2 main culprits of that is a torn ACL or a torn Achilles. And in this particular instance, it was, in fact, Haliburton's Achilles. All the credit in the world to Tyrese after the game. He was actually standing in the Pacers walkway, and he was, literally, shaking hands and slapping hands with his teammates. And honestly, those guys, they knew he was hurt. And like I said, had he been in the game the entire time, it might have been a different. Like I said, I'm not saying that, not trying to dissipate the Thunder's championship, because obviously it doesn't matter who is on the court, who's on the field. It's the first 4 games, wins the series, and that's exactly what Oklahoma City did. So hats off to them. The Pacers, what does this mean for Indiana for next season? Because Haliburton is probably going to miss the entire season. When you tear your Achilles, that is a very, very serious injury. Especially, basketball, you're constantly running. People kind of like, well, why didn't Aaron Rodgers miss an entire season? Well, he essentially did. But with that being said, the Pacers, are going to have a tough road to hoe if Tyrese Haliburton misses the entire season. And the sad thing is he's not the only one. Jason Tatum, tore his Achilles. And then there was another one. Who was the other? Was it Damian Lillard from the Bucks? Did the same thing. So I mean, again, torn Achilles, it's nothing to joke with, nothing to play with. No pun intended. But like I said, with that being said, it's going to be interesting to see. I am a Dallas Mavericks fan. I am going to be ecstatic on the acquisition of Cooper Flagg from Duke, if they in fact go that route. But I'm just waiting for Nico Harrison to screw that up. But best wishes to player emoji cat. Welcome in. Hello to you as well. But yeah, I wanted to come up with a video, guys. And like I said, tomorrow I'm going to get a couple different videos up for you guys. We're going to do some more. Morin, hello. I got a lot of new faces in this. Like I said, if you guys are new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. But yeah, I'm going to wrap this up. And we're going to finish up tonight. And like I said, I got a couple videos going to come at you tomorrow. I don't know if we're going to do some real reviews tomorrow. Or we're going to do some kind of... we're going to do something tomorrow. Like I said, I'm going to keep you guys, we're going to keep uploading videos every day. Then we're going to get back to gameplay on Monday afternoon. But like I said, I want to try to kind of broaden my content on the channel, and like I said, but yeah, I get that a lot. Why am I not gaming? And like I said, it's not by choice. Trust me. I miss gaming, miss being on with my live stream stuff. But like I said, with no internet right now, just making the best of the situation. Like I said, I just recently moved. And this coming Monday, the 30th, is the earliest day they can get me set up. So that's kind of how we're going to roll with things for the next few days. So that being said, guys, I want to thank you so much for watching. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. Please give this video a thumbs up if you would, pretty please. It does help the channel immensely. And with that being said, I will catch you guys tomorrow morning for another video. Take care.